Okay. We are back now. Hopefully we don't get any more bullshit. So yeah, let's go ahead and continue here. I tried to hide my shock at what I'd just seen, but my voice was quivering. But Ito was completely ignoring me. He ripped off a few of the pictures. And stuck them back up. The huge number of sumo stickers, and then the long distance shots of the ones found at the crime scenes.
ここ見てみろ。
I could tell that Ito and Sarika turned to look at me when I laughed. I thought back to the conversation I just had with Kurusu. Something terrible might happen? I would keep going anyway. I would probably keep going all the way. Because I wasn't just an ordinary teenage boy. October 7th, 2015, Wednesday. (8 p.m. Tomagaya, Shibuya. Alba Clinic. A 2-minute walk from Yoyogi Park Station. This private clinic, 20 minutes away from the heart of Shibuya, was loved by the locals for its homey, comfortable atmosphere. The clinic offered internal and pediatric medical services. No, you didn't really miss anything. He just said some cryptic shit I didn't even understand. It had no facilities to allow someone to stay overnight. The wait was 10 minutes at worst. Some days it was more common to find the director's drinking buddies there telling bawdy jokes than it was to find patients. The only full-time doctor was the clinic's director. He had 2 nurses. The only times it ever got busy were during flu shot season, and when the director's neighborhood baseball team had its annual tournament. The clinic's second floor. This floor with its living room, kitchen, and bath, and the third floor with the rooms for the children, formed the localized small-scale children's welfare facility named Alba Dormitory. There was no sign identifying it outside, so if you just walked by the building, you'd have no way of knowing that the upper floors were an orphanage.
ズキズキきやがる。ここにもね。おい、ノノ。
もうちょっとだから。
ちげえよ。薬がどこ行ったかって。
Wataru Sakuma, the director of the Alba Clinic and Alba Dormitory, looked at the dinner lined up on the table and froze. Boiled vegetables, white fish with plum, tofu Hamburg steak, natto, rolled omelet with shiso leaves. The oldest girl at the dorm had been in charge of cooking ever since she came here when she was in 6th grade. Every year she started cooking more and more like an old woman.
お前な、おばあちゃんじゃねえんだから、肉とかよ。
腹回りの贅肉を減らしてから言ってちょうだい。嫌ですからね、老後に高血圧治療の面倒見るの。
食べ盛りもいるってのに。ああ、しょ。
Sakuma pressed his hands up against his temples and rubbed them.
どうしたの？
老気ないか、見当たらねえんだよ。
何、頭痛？
ああ。
確か。ってちょっと待って。もしかして二日酔い？
Sakuma moaned a little. Kurusu smiled gently at him, still holding the kitchen knife.
父さん、そもそも課長で医者であるあなたが病院の仕事手伝ってるとはいえ、見習い看護師以下で娘である私に薬の場所を聞くのも問題ですけど、よりによって二日酔いですって？昨日の夜、残った事務仕事を私が片付けてる時に晩酌してたの？
いや、仕事は俺だってしてたぞ。
じゃあ仕事中に飲んでたってことね。そんな酔っ払いに出せる薬はありません。あと1週間禁酒にしますから。
はあ、おい、のの冗談だろ。
できた。2人とも呼んできて。ごちそうさま。おいしかった。ごちそうさま。はい、お粗末さま。お茶入れるね。ゆう、手伝って。
Her little brother nodded, and together they took the plates the four of them had been eating on to the kitchen. It was their job to clean up. Yui Takibana and Yuto Takibana were brother and sister. They were the only two siblings at the Alba dorm who were actually related by blood, and the rest of the neighborhood thought it was cute how they were always together. The Shibuya earthquake had occurred when Yui was in 2nd grade, and Yuto was only 6 and hadn't started school. After the earthquake, the two of them had come to Alba dorm. The two of them had been depressed for a long time, between the shock of losing their parents and their experiences in the earthquake's aftermath. Now they'd made it to the 2nd year of middle school for Yui, and the last year of elementary school for Yuto.
のの、明日の夕飯は先に食べてていいぞ。
During the meal, Sakuma had complained about Nano's ban on his drinking, but Yui had told him he'd brought it on himself. He'd spent the rest of dinner muttering to himself, but by now he'd calmed down a little.
最近バタついてるからよ。
嫌です。温め直すのめんどくさいもの。それに
Ugh.
バラバラに食事するのって好きじゃないの。できるだけ家族揃って食べたい。
ああ。
でもバタついてるってどうしたの？
Kurusu checked the clock as she spoke. It was almost 9. Alba Clinic closed at 6:30 p.m., and it was often after 7 p.m. by the time Sakuma finished his paperwork and came up the stairs. Kurusu would have dinner ready around that time. But it was true that lately he'd been coming up later and later. Sakuma shrugged and said he wasn't sure why exactly, but...
大学の後輩が渋谷でやってる医院もそうだし、ここらのでっけえ病院、代々木の AH 東京総合病院とかよ。
Oh, hey, Bob.
最近忙しいらしいんだよ。
How are you doing?
No?
あ、ごめん。それで？
ま、復興祭が近いから浮かれて怪我するやつが増えてるんじゃねえかとか、それに合わせて例の症候群をもう一度見直す動きがあるとか、いろいろ言われてんだけどよ。
見直すって6年経って今さら？
わかりやすく復興して治ってんのは街の外観だ。ここはそう簡単に治らねえからな。
I'm doing pretty good. Sakuma patted himself on the chest.
うちの患者は別に普段と変わらねえんだけどよ。その後輩やら知り合いやらからなんだかんだと頼まれるのが多くなってんだよ。おかげで肩こって仕方ねえ。
As her father rotated his shoulders to stretch them, Nano told him he was doing a good job. He normally looked like a goofball, but Kurisu knew that he was reliable when it counted. Alba Clinic was far enough from Shibuya that it hadn't been damaged during the quake, and so it had remained open. She'd heard that Sakuma had taken in patients with minor wounds, a field that was outside his specialty, and treated them. When she helped at the clinic's front desk, the patients would often tell her grateful tales about what he'd done then.
どうしたの？この梨。
パーラー西野で安売りしてたの。いただきまーす。
Yui and Yuto had come back from the kitchen with tea and a sliced pear. She stuck a toothpick in a slice as she spoke.
甘くて美味しい。ああ、ゆいポン酢買っといてくれた？今日そこねでしょ？
お一人様1個までだったからユー連れて2個ゲットしてきた。あ、そうだ、いつものスーパータイムセールの時間変わるって。
嘘。
1時間遅くなるんだって。
ああ、困るな。夕ご飯の買い物どうしようかな。
あと風呂場の洗剤切れそうだったよ。あの白のパッケージの。
それは週末のセールを待ってる。
どこの？
青木薬局。
クーポンあるよ。
ほんと？助かる。そうだ、ベランダ見た？ 洗濯物干す方の角のとこ。
何？
苔生えてるのびっしり。
それが？
なんとかしないとそのうち赤谷が湧くの。やだ。私だって嫌です。というか私が一番嫌。何？さっきから喉痛いの？
風邪？ちょっとありえないんですけど、お医者さんでしょ？
看病するの私たちなんですからね。ただでさえ寝汗が多くて洗濯が大変だって言うのに。
少しは痩せてよ。だいたい父さんの食費だけで月にいくら。
Sakuma slammed his teacup down on the desk. He'd reached the limits of his patience.
のの、ゆい、話がある。ちょっと座れ。
座ってんじゃん。
な、お前ら。
Sakuma pressed down on his temples again as he wondered where to begin. It felt like his headache was getting worse. But in the end, he couldn't come up with any ideas except to say it directly.
もう少し高校生と中学生らしくできねえのか。
は？
The two of them looked at him as if they didn't know what he was talking about.
のの、お前趣味なんだ？
何急に。
いいからよ、趣味は。
部屋の掃除。
ゆいは？
セールのチラシ集め。
The two of them kept eating their pear slices, unsure of what he was getting at. And then they continued their conversation, saying, "What's his problem? It must be terrible getting old."
座れ。座りなさい。
座ってるって。
お前ら何歳のうちから初対じみてんだ。セールがどうの食費がどうの学生の会話が。
家のことは任せるって言ったのは父さんでしょ？
Kurisu ran the Alba dorm's budget and Yui helped her.
もっと遊べっつってんだ。ライブ行ったり服買ったりよ。
別にいいよ。ネットで聞けるもん。
言われなくても服はフリマとかで買ってます。いいのない時は自分で作っちゃうもの。
ちゃんとしすぎなんだよ。なあ、好きのない女はモテねえぞ。
クラスの子供っぽい男子になんか興味ありません。あとのの姉は中等部じゃアイドルだから。
そうなの？
Of course, Yui nodded. Yui went to Hekiho Academy's middle school, which was located close to the academy itself. The high school and middle school did a lot of activities together, and Kurisu had gone to the latter before as part of her student council president job. Kurisu chuckled.
こっちじゃどっちかっていうと怖がられてるんだけどね。
彼氏の一人もいねえのか。お前の浮いた話聞いたことないぞ。
クラスの子供っぽい男子になんか興味ありません。
そっちも男子ってそうなの？
年頃の男子なんて何歳でも一緒でしょ。
Kurisu sipped her tea with a smirk.
ブラコンめ。
And then she spat it out like she'd been struck with a bullet.
のね、大丈夫？ゆう、ティッシュ。
Kurisu coughed as she took the tissue from Yui, then wiped down the desk.
変なこと言わないでちょうだい。
Her face was bright red as she yelled at Sakuma.
お前はタクルに構いすぎなんだよ。そんなんだと他の男が寄ってこないぞ。
そんなことないです。あ、いや、寄ってきてるって意味じゃなくて。
Kurisu waved her hand, annoyed.
とにかくあの子は。
Sue threw the tissue in the garbage can without answering.
言うとはこないだユイが言ってただろう。ほら、同じクラスの今野さんだがなんだか。
違うよ。いや違わないけど。
Now it was Yuto's turn to turn red.
そうだ、それどうなったの？やっぱりラブレターだったんでしょ？隠し事はなしでしょ？どうなの？
Yuto shrank back into his chair, his tiny body becoming even smaller. Then he nodded. Yui leaned forward, excited.
徳田くんに。徳田くんにバレて、それで。
Yui's expression switched from jovial to serious.
何？からかわれた？
After a short pause, Yuto nodded.
ゆう、ダメだよ。嫌なものは嫌って言わないと。そういうのに慣れたら気づかないうちに曲がってくんだから。でも、もしまたいじめられたりしたら姉ちゃんに言いな。やり返してやるから。
ゆい、女の子がそういうこと言わないの。
お前が言うか？
どういう意味？
There were 2 rules in Alba dorm. After dinner, everyone would gather around the table to talk, and no one was allowed to keep secrets. When Sakuma decided to open an orphanage after the earthquake, he first picked the name Alba Dorm, and the second thing he decided on were those rules. The 4 of them talked until around 10 p.m. when Yuto started to yawn. Telling each other about their daily...
入るよ。
Alright, man, I'm gonna switch to Cyberpunk. I'm sorry, but this is getting boring, dude. Okay, I will be right back.
count lottery rounded out to a solid and sturdy 30. 10 out of Haywood, thanks to unabated gang wars. One officer down, so I guess you're all screwed, cause the NCPD will not let that go. Got another blackout in Santo Domingo. Net runners are at it again, poking holes in the power grid.
Welcome to Info Flash. Say, did y'all lose power yesterday too? Yeah, when the lights went out, there I was cooking dinner. Oh well, if we're getting specific, I was nuking a half-eaten burrito I found wedged in my couch cushions. Yeah, I know I shouldn't have. After all, I heard microwaves zap out all the nutrients. But hey, it kills the cockroaches too, so you know.
Let's get to it.
Good luck! You'll need it. I won! I won! I won!
Yeah, I noticed.
Seeing as we're already warmed up, you want a rematch?
Let's get to it.
Good luck! You'll need it. I won! I won! I won!
Yeah, I noticed.
Seeing as we're already warmed up, you want a rematch?
V, just in time.
Ah, Goro, if you're here to jump, remember that there's help available. The round-the-clock hotline.
That is not funny. The parade will soon begin. I adjusted the data from Okada-san. I advise you to examine it yourself. To begin with, the malware works. Truly, much better than I anticipated. Our eyes and ears are in the guard room. I observed the CCTV and I know where the sniper positions are. They are a trio. You must make each harmless before they do the same to me. There are many ways to reach them. The first is nearby. He should not be a problem. The second is worse. You will have to climb. As for the third, he hides on the footbridge over the street. We are here. Hanako-sama's platform will stop here, close to the emergency exit we will use when all is done. From these points, you will have a clear view of the parade, but the snipers will see things even better. If they notice you, bang! No more thief. If this sounds dangerous, consider that I must leap to the float, enter through a window and meet Hanako-sama face to face. The last is what I fear the most. Is all this clear? Are you ready?
Wait, if things go to shit, we got a backup plan.
What do you think? I am accused of betraying Arasaka. Soon I will try to confront the sister of the CEO in person. There are no backup plans. This one must work.
I'm ready. The question is, are you?
I formed this plan, did I not?
All the while ignoring one crucial element. Your friend, Oda.
Oda is a man of honor. He would not dare raise his hand against me.
Maybe. You're gonna be dropping in on Hanako by surprise.
You have a point. Instinct and reflexes win out at the moments like this.
So
I can only hope that I am still faster than he is.
stay safe, Goro.
Starting to move. Remember to be careful when you will face Arasaka drones. I also spotted the netrunner in an Arasaka uniform. She's somewhere, hidden.
Okay, good to go.
Then let us begin. You must reach all snipers before Hanako-sama's float appears.
Attention all units. I have suspicious activity.
The act of terrorism that consumes 4,000 lives.
All units. I have suspicious activity in Sector 3C.
Arasaka
Unit junkie next. Control, hold position. Balcony 2 floors up. Woman in red. I think she's armed. Aboard. I repeat, aboard. She's holding the knot.
Took out the one closer.
Now you must leap to the balcony by the green arrow and take the elevator. take the footbridge at the top to cross the street.
Okay, hold on a second. I thought I had something else equipped. Why the fuck? Power assault rifle. Okay.
This is important. Oda is speaking to someone. I am linking you in. We both can listen.
Again, security is substandard. It meets none of our norms. Hanako-sama should not be here. You questioning Yorinobu's orders? Do your damn job. Understood. Over and out.
Right.
It is just as we expected. Oda is here. I will contact you with any news.
I don't get it. Why does it...
I know that borged out ogre. Adam fucking Smasher.
Guy killed you, right?
Guy, motherfucker's barely human. But hey, know what? I'm glad he's here.
You're glad?
Seeing as I woke up in a world without any Saburo, I'll have to be satisfied with Smasher.
You gotta be satisfied. You got fuck all to lose.
All right, fine, we. Your finger on the fucking trigger, I guess.
Try to reach the maintenance area. You can climb up from there.
What? Oh, ladder. Okay. Well, I'm probably gonna end the stream here in just a couple minutes, but...
Catwalk don't look too stable. Sure Takamura didn't plan a little whoopsie-daisy for you?
Fuck! Almost fell.
Carefully. You must not draw out cover.
Nice. Yeah, sorry about the webcam. It's like all zoomed out and shit now. Because I didn't think I was going to be playing Cyberpunk. And Cyberpunk fucks with this particular webcam's settings for some reason. But I don't know. Chaos Child got so fucking boring. I was just like...
Catwalk don't whoopsie-daisy for you?
You must not draw attention.
Okay, so now what the fuck am I supposed to do? I mean, I can't jump across that. Wait a sec. Oh, nice, dude. I bought that shit for my legs recently, and that's what allowed me to do that big jump. Nice.
You will have to get down somehow. Just be careful. Yes, just so. Don't rush. I need you alive, not the corpse below.
So I'm gonna have to like drop, I guess. Is that the dealio? Oh shit, I can't like just turn it off. Fuck. Where am I supposed to go?
He's armed!
Just a few feet more and he's yours.
What did soldiers say? Target down.
Okay.
Good doors, do you? You will find a door to a staircase at the end of the room. It's the shortest route to the next sniper. He positioned himself high.
Think Chaos Child is in a bit of a dry spell? It is, dude. I don't know. Lately, it's just not interesting. Like, it's just slow and... yeah.
Arasaka is fully capable of protecting its principles. Ask your boss what he values more. The Arasaka image or his sister's life. The situation is in hand. Over and out.
Did you hear? They know something. Perhaps much. We must hurry.
Alright. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and stop here tonight. Sorry the stream was so fucking scuffed tonight. I don't know what happened earlier. But anyway, Yeah. No, I'll go a little longer in Chaos Child, but yeah, if it keeps going like this, I don't know. Yeah, I might consider taking a break if it continues being boring. Cause like, yeah, it's quite a bit different from Chaos Head, cause it's like it's like I said, a lot of it is just them like doing all this like boring looking up information and all this shit, and it's just dragging on, and yeah. I mean, this is kind of why I tend to kind of try to avoid mystery visual novels, because sometimes they get really bogged down like this and they just get fucking boring. I mean, I was hoping since it was like the sequel to Chaos Head, it would be more interesting, but I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream now. So I'll be back again tomorrow night, I think. And yeah, well, I'll probably just do Cyberpunk, and then Chaos Child again. So it's got to get interesting. I hope so, man. I mean, I'm sure it'll pick up eventually, but it might be a while, because I remember there are a lot of complaints about Steins Gate for the same thing, although I never thought Steins Gate was boring, like, at any point. Even if the beginning was maybe slower than like the latter half of the visual novel, I still thought even the beginning was like really interesting. But this is like, I don't know. Lately it just hasn't been that interesting. So doing old, oh, you mean like the God of Wars from like the PS2 or that shit? Nah. I don't think they would be that interesting, honestly. All right, man. I'll see you tomorrow, man. Have a good night.